Hello, hello, hello. It is the DM podcast once again, giving that flavor in your ear. Honestly, this is not a long pod. This is not even a pod. This is just us, right before the game number three for the New York Knicks and the Indiana Pacers. We just wanted to give the world our top 10 players in this NBA playoffs time currently. How the Mavs are playing right now. We're seeing what the Pacers did in game two and game one. Halliburton with that Holly shot, all those things going on. But how is my boy YS doing? We're just giving a top 10. How's everyone doing?
You already know every day above ground.
As long as that is the case, we are always good. Good, 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 good. Do you want to go from 10 to 1 or 1 to 10?
Honestly, I have no particular order of who's ranked the highest to the lowest with this. I just have this 10 guys, you know what I mean? Out of the four teams, right? That's just getting it to me, in my opinion. So,
And I think the reason why we're doing this because what we're seeing this year, we don't have the KDs, which we always say KD's name. Regular KD's been here for KD's been here since 2019. I don't know why we keep bringing up his name. Whatever, we'll say KD. Steph Curry, we don't see Steph. We don't see the LeBrons. We don't see Luca. Jokic. This is all brand new.
all brand new. Yeah, yeah,
This
yeah.
is brand new guys, man. So who, like to me, the number one guy in the playoffs has been the MVP. Shouts out to Hamilton, Hamilton, Ontario, Canada.
Uh, uh, uh.
A MVP has probably been the best player this whole playoffs in totality. The consistency of having 30-point games, even though that last night game, the man had 14.
Horrible.
Shut down, shut down. Imagine if you bet under on that. You would have made some dough.
Hmm.
You would have made some dough.
I love.
Now, do I think he's gonna shoot under next game? I wouldn't want to bet that. Would you bet that?
He's not going under. He's definitely not. He's not having two bad games under 20.
Yeah, I don't believe so either. Was Shea part of your 10?
Shit isn't part of my 10 still, you know.
Who's your next guy? Or like you're the next guy
Since,
you
since we're
think of?
on since we're on OKC, I got Shea, I got J-Dub.
Me too. I put J Dub for me number eight, but like overall, yeah, he's been a top 10 guy. I still don't particularly see he made all team second team all defense, which like second team all defense is kind of crazy. And he
Yeah.
made third team all NBA. I don't know. I don't know. Like I don't know. He's a good all-around player, but like second team all defense and OG and nobody didn't even make it.
I didn't even know. Wow. I didn't
Yeah,
even know.
OG didn't make second team all NBA, but he made I don't know. It's kind of off to me. But yeah, I have J Dub. He's like my number eight overall. That was the only two OKC guys I had. Did you have another OKC guy or in
I
your
have
top?
Chet, I have Chet.
I was thinking of him. I put someone else on, but after last game, I almost feel like I regret it. I made this list like earlier, but Chet would have been my top 10, but I didn't put him in my top 10. A guy that I put instead who was like my number nine was OG. But
Oh,
after
I
kind
was
of
flirting with him. I was flirting with OG still. I can't lie. Yeah.
because after what we kind of seen happen, I was like, he missed the free throw, hasn't been playing well. Him and Bridges are kind of inconsistent to me. I wasn't too sure. Wasn't too sure to put him, but I'm like, okay, in totality, the defense has been there and throughout this playoffs.
I know.
I'll give it to OG. I'll give it to OG. He was my number nine, which will lead me to the guy who I first put third, but then I changed to second because of consistency. Jalen Brunson, he gets buckets.
Definitely.
He
Yeah.
gets buckets. He was my number two because
I would agree with that. He's definitely number two.
right,
100%. Yeah.
like Shea's getting buckets. Brunson definitely getting buttons. Now I want to quickly ask you, what's the guy's name? He does the puck. Jeff Teague. He said the one thing that hurts the Knicks is that Brunson holds the ball too long. What do you think?
He kind of needs to, but I agree in a sense. You know what I mean? Obviously, if he was swing, and have the defense more honest, but he kind of needs to. And this is kind of playoff basketball,
It
right?
really is. Like he knows how to get a bucket. The one thing when people want swing, 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 everybody needs to know how to pass and dribble. Um, would you say OG is a good dribbler?
Definitely not. You know, I don't agree with OG dribbling the ball at all.
At all. I would not want him. Cat cannot dribble the ball like that. So who you're asking? Maybe Josh Hart can do the best thing, and Bridges can probably do
Bridges, yeah, that's
right.
it.
But other than that, you really don't want Mats to be kind of grabbing the ball and doing whatever they want. That just wouldn't be the case. But yeah, that was the guy. Speaking of Cat, Cat was my number. I believe he was my number like 7. Cat was my number 7. So I had 3 New York Knicks on mine. Cat was my number 7. He has. I told you, man. If the Knicks win, it's because of him. He should be dominating, but he's not a physical player.
He's not. He's not.
And I feel like he should be more physical because he could
Definitely.
dominate the Turner matchup if he wanted to, but he's not doing that. What do you see from Cat? Is he in your top 10?
Cat is in my yeah, yeah. It's to me, I got the two. I got three Nick. Well, I was flirting with 2 to 3 Nick guys, right? Brunson, Towns, Hart, right?
Mm,
I feel like I may make a late. It's tough because it's either Hart or Jaden McDaniels, right? It's between those two guys, right? And those two
yeah,
guys provide energy. You know what I mean? They do the little things that matter. They're
yeah,
pesky defenders. It's like you need those guys in the playoffs, right? So it's like it's. I like Hart though. I like Hart.
yeah. He
But Towns,
hasn't
they need Towns
been
to play, man. They need Towns to get double doubles,
easily.
decent percentage, no getting foul trouble. Like
The
that's
thing
what
with Hart, I wanted to see more from him this like these past couple games, and I haven't seen a lot from him, which
I
is
agree.
unfortunate. Like he was gonna be my top 10 too, but the last 2 games kind of disappointed me. But
Yeah,
overall, he's had a pretty good playoffs in my opinion.
100%, 100%.
Right? He's probably the second most consistent guy on their squad. He's had a bad couple of games,
Hmm.
but I think it's because of the way Indiana is. He's just not matching them, and he's not an offensive threat,
Yeah,
so it hurts them. Right? I know there's already rumors that they want to start is it Robinson? Last name Robinson? What
Mitch, yeah,
Mitch
Mitch.
Robinson, yeah, over Hart, and I can see it for defensive purposes. But if you put Robinson, you're putting another guy who can't score on the squad.
Yeah, no,
So I'm just almost like, you want to not double? I'll almost double Brunson then in that case.
I would double Brunson, but here's the thing: these guys are just gonna get offensive rebounds and second chance points. And you know what? Second chance points, the team's more possessions. Usually, the team with more possessions wins the game. F
Yeah,
shooting percentage.
yeah. He's just gonna get the ball and run it. Get the ball, run it. Get the ball. It'll be
Mitch
done.
is active. He's active.
He's good. A guy that I had on my top 10, my number 10 guy was Andrew Nemhard. The reason why I put him is just because like he makes clutch baskets, like he makes timely clutch baskets, in my opinion. He has like a no fearness to him. He like doesn't really care who's on the other squad. Like I like it. I like the fearlessness in him. Um, yeah. Did you? I want you probably didn't have Nemhard on your list,
I
right?
didn't have Neymar on my list. For the Pacers on my list, I really got 2 Pacers.
Fair, fair.
I was thinking of Turner. I was thinking, but I got Spicy and I got Hallie.
Yeah, Hallie for me was number 4, and Pascal was number 6. I was gonna put number 5, but the fifth guy, um, I just think playoff wise, he's been like one of the best players in the playoffs. The guy will have fifth, but Pascal, that 39, I'm a Pascal guy.
I'm all,
39 points, I'm
I'm
loving
all
it.
for ex-Raptors doing their thing still, especially
I'm
ones that wanted to stay, like
Oh,
the
especially so like this is early for me to say this, and you've been kind of like you've been hovering around this, but it's really going to be a thing this coming season. Scotty Barnes, we're just going to quickly say this season, you gotta show us something
You
because
gotta let me put my hat on low first. You gotta show and prove.
you have to. You just
This
have
is
to.
you gotta show and prove, Scotty.
You got it. Because, like, if Pascal takes with Hallie goes to the Eastern Conference, they win the Eastern Conference final, they go to the finals. Everyone's looking at Scotty like, okay, we let go of Fred, let go, we traded all this, to get, for you, buddy. This is your time. I don't know. It's
Mhm.
definitely gonna be something. The last 2 guys, I'm pretty sure you have on your list as well, is Ant and Julius Randle.
You already know.
Ant was my third. So when Shea Brunson, Ant, Halliburton, Randall, Pascal, Cat, J Dub, OG, Nemhard. Ant's been Ant's Ant when he wants, he's unstoppable. I think we both agree. Shoot the three less. Drive to the
Definitely,
basket.
definitely.
Drive to the basket. You're too strong, too dominant. OKC, they foul a lot. The refs don't call it,
They don't call it still. OKC fouls, yeah, they don't call it. You're right.
but like
Because
Ant,
Caruso be fouling the hell out of Joker in the last series. Like he was
mhm.
fouling the hell out of Joker, and they were just not calling him. Just like this kind of like I know he letting something slide, but damn, like I know he's smaller than Joker, but damn.
Dort be kind of hacking. He kind of hacks. Like everyone kind of like we get it. They're all like switchy and but like they be kind of hacking guys a lot, like a lot. So it's weird. And Julius Randle has, he had a bad last game, but
But
the game
overall,
before, but
but
overall,
overall,
yeah,
the
yeah.
other what 14 games playing the playoffs with 13 games has just been straight buckets.
Buckets.
Great, good percentage, straight decent 3-point percentage, getting his teammates involved, swinging the ball, getting after on defense. Like he's to me one of the biggest surprises in the playoffs.
Yep. Yeah. Honestly, he showed his value more and more. And like this is where I do agree that the New York and Minnesota trade was good for both sides. I think it was good for Ant to have a guy who is more of a second option in Randall. Like Randall feels more like a second option than Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah,
Towns kind of has number one option abilities.
yeah.
He just doesn't show it consistently.
He's not aggressive. Yeah.
He's not aggressive. Like Brunson to me is aggressive. I don't know how he gets some of those shots out.
Brunson has elite footwork and shot making ability. That's really what it is because he's not even 6 foot. I don't care what anybody says. Him
He's
and Fred
not.
are the same damn height, and he's getting a shot off more than Fred because this is his own team. Let's keep it
Yeah.
buck, right? So shout out to Fred. You're undrafted, so shout out.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. It makes sense. Is there
Brunson.
anyone that you have on your list that we didn't name or anything?
Daniels, Jaden
Oh yeah.
McDaniels. Shout out to Jaden McDaniels. This guy is the utility knife. That Swiss Army knife can do anything, can do it all. Defense, steal, block, switch on every defender, right? Run the floor, shoot the three, right? Can post up, right?
Yep.
Has a mid-range game, right? Minnesota wants to win this series, come back and win this series. McDaniels has to continue to have a good series. You know what I mean? Real talk.
Before we end this quick one, like so we're doing the top 10, where you make the early prediction. Are the Pacers gonna go up 3-0 or is New York gonna win tonight?
I have the Knicks to win tonight. I don't believe the Knicks are going to go down 3-0. What
Okay,
about you?
the crazy thing, unfortunately, it's probably will be posted on Monday, so the audience will know, and then we'll know if you're right or wrong. Will the Timberwolves tie the series, or is OKC going up 3-1?
Minnesota is tying the series.
I
These
believe so
series
too.
is going 7 games.
I believe so too. I think like they kind of have a blueprint, but honestly, if the refs just allow them to play physical, they can match the physicality. They have the deep bench. Like I truly think Naz Reid is an X factor. Like he's a 6'9", 6'10" power forward who can shoot the ball very well. Like it should be good for them. Now, of course, OKC, man, they are just so good, so talented, and like once again, shouts out to Shea and that whole squad.
Make them go.
Um,
He
but they
makes
really don't play with no bigs.
no.
Like true bigs. Not like Chet Hartenstein is such an energy big. Like he's
Yeah,
such an energy big.
he's
And
like
then
a Boucher.
yeah, like
Like, is that
honestly,
big? You'd say
like he's just not big. Like Hartenstein's just a strong guy, but he's just such an energy big. Like imagine a guy like that coming off your bench. You'd be so happy. Like he starts, but OKC's just overall so talented. But Hartenstein coming off your bench, which New York did have that, like
yeah.
it's pretty good in my opinion. But I do think like I hope Timberwolves win because I want longer series. I really do. I don't want really like
Want
short
more
series.
basketball. Yeah,
The more the better. The more the better. Anything you want to chat about before we end this?
man, that's about it. Still for this is some short, some sweet, some light.
Something short and sweet, like a Pascal jumper. Like a Pascal jumper.
Short and sweet mid-range game. Lost
Mid-range. And like look at the teams that are winning. The two teams that
mid-range games.
Mid-range teams, deep teams that can go like OKC can go 10 deep,
Yeah.
and freaking Pacers can go 10 deep.
Pacers can go 12 deep. They're going 12 deep. Like
It
they're going
matters.
12 deep. I'm
It
just
matters
like, who is this guy? I'm just like, who is this guy?
because Kendrick Williams didn't play the last two series. All of a sudden, is playing this series. That's crazy. They're just like, okay, we have another guy who can
And he's
pluck
coming
in.
in and hitting threes. He's coming and hitting the threes. Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
just plucking him in. Nah, man, it's crazy. The one bold prediction, real quick, before I end it. I think Matherin's getting traded next season. I really do think so, because if you think about it, with the Pacers, they need an upgrade in like a wing position, and like Matherin, I don't know. In my opinion, like they like him, but he's like he sometimes the definition of a six man. Like, give me the ball, I want to just do
He's
my
a
thing.
six man. He's a six man. Yeah, I agree.
So like I'm not sure if Indiana wants to do all that because they like to pass the ball. But that's really it. That was our top 10. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Enjoy the games tonight. We're seeing this on the Sunday before. Enjoy the game tomorrow. We'll talk to you guys again. Peace.